Here's your vibrational astrology forecast for Sunday, July 27th, 2025. And remember, here we focus on planets, not signs. And be sure to stick around to the end because I've got an important update about August's astrology. The theme for today's energy is stop being so sensitive. Kind of. Here's what's happening. First off, we are in the 9th vibration today. And when the 9th vibration is active, it tends to activate our involvement with our communities. And communities can be anything from as simple as your family community, where you live, where you work, where you worship, or clubs that you might belong to. It's wherever you feel at home. Okay, well, that's a great start. May give some insight as to what may be happening community-wise. But what about the planets? Well, these planets that are involved today are about heightening emotional sensitivity. And they are the Moon, Saturn, and Neptune. When these planets connect, we are all more sensitive to our environments. And that can mean the way the environment looks, the way it smells, the people we come in contact with, dealing with stress. All of those things tend to be heightened because our sensitivity goes up. But what about this 9th vibration business? Because the 9th vibe is involved, you may find yourself in situations today when someone in your community seems to be pushing your buttons and aggravating you, nudging you a little bit. It's not like they're doing this on purpose, although it can be, but most of the time they're just going about their day, living their life. And then you come in contact with them, and something about that interaction aggravates you. This is where the don't be so sensitive part comes into play. Your emotions are going to be running a little bit more hot today. They're just going to be dialed in, whether you consciously realize that or not. A mentor of mine from years ago once said the phrase, most people don't wake up every day figuring out how they can make your life miserable. Yeah, I know, exceptions to the rule, but that really is the truth. People are just navigating their life. So that's an important lesson for today's astrology. Not to be oversensitive to things that really don't apply to you. And because it relates to our community, that's very meaningful to us because you're connected to that. But whatever you end up encountering, realize that it's most likely not personal and is just a behavior. Having that information can help avoid all sorts of conflicts or negative situations. So keep that front of mind today. Now, about August, what if you had a cheat sheet that told you what to do, what to avoid, and how to act specifically during the month of August so that you could navigate the month like a champ? Well, I've got that cheat sheet for you in the form of a live session happening next Saturday, August 2nd, 2025. I'm doing my monthly tactical astrology session where I break all that information down and show you what longer running cycles are going to be impacting the collective throughout the month of August. All the details can be found by clicking the link in my bio. If you've been curious about astrology and want to take the next step, I invite you to check this class out. You don't have to know anything about astrology because I explain it in the same way that I explain my daily forecasts in digestible bite-sized chunks that everyone can understand and benefit from regardless of whether you know astrology or not. So check it out. I hope to see you in class. Thank you all so much for the likes, comments, follows, and shares. If this landed with you, consider hitting that repost button, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.